Channel Critics Cup. My name is Jacob, and today I have an early look at the brand new LEGO Dungeons and Dragons minifigure series. These released September 1st, 2024. I managed to get out my hands on a full set, and as you can see here, the box as well. But yeah, it's a really cool series, and of course we've also got the LEGO Idea set that has just been released earlier this year that you can also purchase to go alongside this. Packaging for the set, as you can see here. They just come in these standard boxes. The QR codes you are welcome to try it for yourselves. But let's open up this first one and see who we get. New printed tile piece. So that's really cool to see. So hopefully you can make a really cool, nice display piece using these. See all 12 of the minifigures here. And it tells you on the back how to build some of these. No teasers for what the next series is going to be. The rumours are it's going to be like a sports theme. But we'll have to see what that ends up being, something like that, because they seem to be doing a lot of Formula One partnership like they did with space. So let's see what comes up in the near future. So the front row are my top 6 favourites, and then my 6 least favourites. This guy being my most favourite and this one being my least favourite. I will get into my own reasons as we take a look at each of them. So we'll start from worst to best. A minifigure. It's just a bit generic, to be honest. It's very classic fantasy themed. So it looks like this is a dwarf character, judging by the short legs and the battle axe. You can see she's got the fur collar, which I would have preferred to see in a new colour. Now, this one does come with an extra head, and you'll see a pattern that the ones with extra heads are my least favourites, just because I think they put extra of the budget into including an extra double-sided face print for each of these guys. But the dual moulded arms and side arm printing are fantastic, probably one of the best parts of this figure. There's no printing on the legs, unfortunately, but you can also see there we've got a new double-bladed axe piece. We used the old style, but they've decided to create a whole new mold that just goes over the bar piece, which is really cool. You can see his classic facial expression there. Around the back there, she's got more angry expression. Up another one that I don't really like that much, in my opinion. The only part of this minifigure that I do really like is the eye print on that eyeball piece, which is really cool. You can see you get the 2 heads. You can see he's got a new short blade piece, which I showed you earlier. So you do get an extra one with this minifigure, which is kind of cool. He's got some potions around the back, and you can see the alternate facial expression for the female version. And you can see he's more angry expression. You have like a bard character, which is really cool. Sort of swashbuckling character with the pirate sword in gold. You've got a very nice printed ukulele piece, which is really cool. You've got the 2 heads again. I prefer the female facial expression for this one because I do like this silver lipstick. As you can see there, it looks really cool. Again, dual molded legs on this one, same as the previous one. And I do like that, but there is no arm printing on this one either. You can see there's a new neck attachment piece as well. You can see the alternate facial expression there, and you can see her singing expression as well. But yeah, this new piece wraps around the neck, and it just looks really cool on the minifigure. Now, next up we have a witch type character, which might be a spellcaster or something. You've got this little bit of fire in pink that stands out of the cauldron, which is loose, so be careful not to lose that piece. You also get the hair piece, which was introduced in the Hocus Pocus set, I believe, recoloured here. Really stunning hair piece, and that's why this minifigure kind of reminds me of a witch, if it is actually supposed to be a witch. You've got arm printing on right and the left side with the straps, so that will come in useful. You've got dual moulded legs again. I do like a cackling, laughing expression, which if you open this printed book piece, so you've got print on the front, and open it up as spell, you can see you've got like this really nice gold shine effect to the spell, so it looks like it's activating, and it's a smiling face, which is what she's doing, so it must be kind of some sort of spell. Again, let people know in the comments. You can see the hair piece is all wavy. Removing the hair piece, you can get a good look at it there. It's all one big piece, but she's got a more like serious facial expression there. and you could get a better look at the front torso print. Now this guy's giving me some serious Castlevania vibes. If you guys haven't seen the show on Netflix, it's really good. See here, you got a brand new recolor of the rat or mouse piece with the red eyes in black, which is really cool there. I do like it when you get an animal. This one also comes with a chalice and a sword piece that we've seen quite a few times. He's got a dark blue cape, which all capes come in a protective packaging. In the hairpiece, you can see signed arm printing, which is different on both sides. One's got a fur coat, which kind of droops over his shoulder there. Again, dual molded legs, really cool leg printing on this one. And you can see his calm facial expression with the fur continuing over his shoulder. Minifigure is really cool, but it's just a vampire really at the end of the day. The rat recolor is cool to get, so it'd be good to amass those for any castle themes. But I just don't think it's the most exciting concept included in this series. If you guys love nature, you'll love this minifigure. So this minifigure comes with a little new printed bird piece, which is really cool. You've got the double heads, short dual molded legs in green, so that could be useful for some custom minifigures. Just some generic pieces building up the staff there. You can see you've got the other facial expression if you wanted this character to be a female. See there, you've got this really cool new cape element, which is a different colour on either side in brown, and you can see his back torso print in there. You could get a better look at his second facial expression and the front facial print, along with her winking face, which is quite cool. But yeah, this piece is like a hard plastic. It does feel slightly durable, but getting into the top 6, so I don't really know too much about this character, but it does look very cool. So you do get an extra one of these printed tile pieces. The cape is unique. It's got like 4 cuts. Nice printing on the dress piece. It's a rubberized head. They did with the Little Mermaid King Triton character. You can see it's just printed onto this piece, which is really interesting for her headpiece. You can see the back torso printing there. With the bad guy looking characters, this character reminds me a lot of the bad guy from the Dungeons and Dragons One Thieves film. So you've got the transparent red classic Lego skull piece. You've got a rib cage showing through the chest, which is cool. A power blast piece, which you can shoot, which you guys know how that works. Printing there as well. And in there, which is continued all the way through the back. I do apologise that throughout most of this video I didn't have the neck attachment piece for this character put on. I just found it on the floor after I filmed the first segment of this video. But yeah, he does come with 2 pieces of cloth cape piece, as you can see there. This minifigure is really cool, but it does have a glaring issue, which I will point out. Now on camera, it doesn't look as bad, but what I wanted to point out is the headpiece. You can see it a bit better there, is the orange should be the same type of bright orange as the rest of the minifigure, where the black has gone into the mould and it's just not come out the way like I would hope. Also as well, I don't like that they've got the orange stripe going on. To be honest, this is probably the minifigure with the most amount of issues with it, but I just really like it. I like the colour scheme. I love that new transparent piece, which could be used for a Gambit minifigure. Hopefully that gets included in the X-Mansion set with Gambit. Of course, you've got the brand new Baby Dragon mold off to the left there, which is a really cool piece. Reminds me of the classic red dragon. And you've got a second head print, which you can swap out to a female version if you'd like. You've got an orange tail, which I don't think has been included in any other sets. Removing the dragon out of the way, you can get a better look at the arm printing on both sides of different. And taking a look at the back facial expression as well, you can see there. Next up, we have like this eagle character, which was kind of included in the Dungeons and Dragons film, hence why it's in my top 3. It just really reminds me of that very funny scene, if you know the one I'm referring to. Go and check that film out, it's very good. But yeah, you've got the Hawkeye bow staff piece and a little puppy dog, which is really cute, and they'll probably reuse that in other sets. A brand new wing attachment piece, which is really cool. The only thing I don't like is that you kind of have to have the eagle leaning forward, because look, if you put him up straight, you can see there's a gap in the printing on the legs, which is not good at all. He's using the Minotaur leg piece in white with some toe printing. That's what his back torso printing looks like with his wings removed. This is the Dragon Knight character. This is one of my absolute favourites. I just think it's really well done with the bulkiness, with the newer style armour piece they created for this. Kind of reminds me of Nexo Knights in a way. He's got tons of printing hidden underneath, but we'll just take a closer look at him from here. So he's got this nice printed shield element that you can see there, which removing that, And he's got a tassel piece and this really cool new crystal element that you can see on the end there. That's really cool and well done. I really like how that is like a fluorescent colour as well. You can see how the armour has prints on it, on the front chest, nothing on the back, but that's okay. Also as well, the dragon head itself has these really cool scales that you can see reflective on either side. The horn elements do just attach into the peg holes at the back here, but it's really cool. You could use this as a standard classic knight body if you wanted to, without the armour and the dragon head, of course. Now it's got terrific side arm and leg printing, which the arm printing does get covered up quite a bit. You can see the chainmail underneath. Even the back torso print is really well done. It's that real classic medieval knight feel. I just think the torso printing is absolutely fantastic on this figure. My favourite character is this guy just because it's just such a crazy out there design for a minifigure. I know it's from D&D, but it's just really cool to see. He's got like a squid-like head, which reminds me of the Ood from Doctor Who. Also reminds me of like Lovecraftian horror, like Cthulhu and stuff, which is really cool. But like this head mold piece, okay, it could have done with a little bit more printing, but it's a little bit tough. So you can see there, like it's all one piece. It's really cool, very alien-like and just like really creepy. But you could get a better look at the torso print and the dress print. He's got side arm printing as well on both sides. And he's also got some really nice back torso and back dress printing. But I just think this figure is super cool and really well made. Now one of the cooler aspects of this character is this little guy here, which is really cool. It's a little brain with legs and even a little tail, which I never noticed. See, like they painted the pink fleshy colour for the brain on. I don't know what these are called in lore, but if you guys can let us know in the comments that don't know D&D facts, that'd be greatly appreciated. And that's going to do it, guys, for my look at the brand new Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. Which ones are your favourites? Let me know in the comment section. And do you think LEGO should continue to do this for other themes that only get one-off sets like Dungeons and Dragons? Like, could they do this with like Transformers, where you get minifigure versions of the characters or the human characters in minifigure form or something like that? I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all later. Bye.